What can be done to bring more women into STEM careers? That's our Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Entity Academy is CEO and founder Jennifer Schwab Wangers. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Fred. Nice to be here.
Great to see you. And it's no secret that women have been underrepresented for years in science and technology fields. What does the picture look like today? Has there been progress?
There's certainly been some progress, but I always say it's a work in progress. And at Entity Academy, we take the problem very seriously. And I always say, if you're serious about solving something, don't fall in love with the solution, fall in love with the problem, because there's always issues that you need to be addressing as well as iterating upon. But yes, things are getting better and more women are pursuing STEM careers.
What are some of the reasons historically that we've seen for this disparity?
Well, number one, I think that women felt like there wasn't enough industry role models in STEM careers to look up to. There wasn't a community that if you were entering the workplace, it was often so male dominated that women didn't feel like they had a real community or people pulling for them so they could get sponsored and get promoted. And then number three, I think that women have chosen more creative paths over the years, like liberal arts and sciences paths. And I think that over time, people, we are seeing a trend towards not just women, but men too, being steered towards STEM careers because there's so much more opportunity in today's economy when pursuing STEM careers.
Well, you created Entity Academy. Tell us about it. What is it and what's the goal?
Sure. We are educating, mentoring, and helping women to prepare for 21st century careers with a focus on STEM careers. So particular verticals that we educate women in are software development, data science, cybersecurity, and digital marketing. Those are our four biggest programs.
So these are courses? Are they online
They're
or in
courses.
person?
Yes, they're online programs. And what Entity does is we not only are teaching women hard skills, but we have a wraparound experience that provides women mentors, soft skills coaches, as well as career services personnel that helps women prepare their resumes, LinkedIn profiles, and connect with employers after our program.
So what do you mean by soft skills and why are they important?
Sure. This is, back in 2020, we ran a focus group with a number of Fortune 500 HR managers. And we found that when asking for, what are the voids in the entry level workforce? And they said soft skills. And that included the ability to manage up, manage down. Also, if you're going into a STEM career, you need to be able to collaborate. You need to be able to problem solve. Critical thinking skills lacked. And these are all things that we're preparing women in our programs for. And it's helping them hit the ground running in their first jobs in STEM.
What's your background that led you to this?
Yeah, sure. Well, I started my career at Ernst & Young as an accountant, as a tax consultant. And one thing that I noticed about myself, and in reflecting back on my own career, was that I didn't have any female mentors. I didn't have a lot of women that I looked up to in the workplace. And I thought that that was a real limiting factor in having me stay the course in tax consulting. And so when I found some success on my own, I decided to start Entity. And it was because I think women need mentors early on in their career. That's when they decide, is it a job or is it a career path? And so my whole raison d'etre from that point on was let's make sure that we get women the help they need early on so they feel like they have support and sponsorship to get to the next level. And let's also teach women the hard skills and soft skills that will help them advance once they get a job. And so this has been my life's work since 2016, and I don't see it ending in the foreseeable future.
And it doesn't seem like you're the kind of person who shirks at a challenge. You've been a Fulbright Fellow, an aircraft pilot too, I understand.
Yes, yes, all those things. In our first programs, Fred, we actually gave our students flight lessons. And I took that from inspiration in my own life. When I became an aircraft pilot, I found that I was very focused. I could multitask in ways I never thought before. And my mind was very clear. And I thought, if we could give women a shot at feeling in control of the cockpit, that would be pretty cool. And so in our first iteration of Entity's program, we actually gave students a flight lesson. So that's part of my background. And then, yes, I took my Fulbright Fellowship in Israel back in 2013. Back then I was coming off work with the Sierra Club in sustainability, and I was offered a Fulbright Fellowship in water management. And it was just, I had the time of my life in Israel, and I learned more about water management than I ever dreamt of. And today, as we are also examining sustainability challenges, I continue to be passionate about that work as well, although my focus day to day is definitely on upskilling women to close the gender wage gap.
Well, that's what a great story. Tell us about the admissions process here at Entity and the cost.
Absolutely. So our programs are $17,500. They're accessible because we have a number of ways to finance the students. And they're 8 months long, the programs. They're part-time. They require about 15 to 20 hours a week between online modules and homework, as well as meetings with your technical mentors. And if you want to attend the soft skills coaching program, you can also do that. What else can I tell you? Towards the end of your 8-month program, you'll be assigned a career services mentor that will help you with preparing your resume and portfolio for employers. When appropriate, we will also connect you with employers in our network, and we've gotten many women hired through the connections they've made in the program.
Are there certifications and things like that you offer that you often find, in the technical careers?
Yes, you do receive a certification. With one of our curriculum partners in digital marketing, we also are able to get women 5 undergrad credits as well. And that's a partnership that we have with UCLA Extension.
And so tell us about some of the success stories that you've had. You've been working with women for a while now.
Absolutely. So initially our audience was very focused on women ages 19 to 25 that were finishing up their bachelor's or had just graduated from their 4-year degrees. And so they would come to us for additional skill building around digital marketing. And then we would also help them connect with employers right out of school. That demographic tended to be women that were coming out of liberal arts backgrounds or communications, literature, media, journalism. And as you know, those are fields that are not quite in demand the way STEM careers are. So we would upskill them traditionally in digital marketing and then help place them. So that particular group of students, we still work with, but we also are in the reskilling business now, which means that women over 35 that want to return to the workforce, or they are finding that they've hit a ceiling on their earning potential, they're coming to us to garner additional skills. And so that's been very exciting for us.
And during the pandemic, we've all seen many people moving, changing careers and looking for new paths. And I suppose that's had an impact on you too.
Yes, when we took the company completely online, we are now able to serve the whole country. And like I said, the tuition can be financed and it allows us to be accessible. And I think that we've really stumbled into how to democratize premium education.
Terrific. The website for more information is entityacademy.com. Jennifer Schwab Wangers, thank you so much for taking
Such a
the time with us.
pleasure. Yes, thanks, Fred.